What's up, vinyl community? Cliff the Vinyl Cheapskate here, coming at you with the Saturday coffee music. Gonna try and get back on the. This is my Father's Day present. Rad Dad. Got a new mug. Doing a massive collection update today. Been kind of slacking on my collection update stuff, so I've got a backlog. I'm doing this all at once because I want to just have it clear, and then I can just start doing whatever videos. I've actually cut back on buying. This is stuff that like I forgot to put in videos, or I got like during the week and it didn't make it into the other videos, or stuff that I just got. I got some newer stuff in here that I just got that I'll save till the end. This is the other stuff's going to be a bunch of stuff that I don't think I put in videos. If I showed it twice, then you're going to live with it. I'm going to start off with cassettes, though. I picked up a bunch of cassettes. And start off with a care package somebody gave me. I did a trade, a mixtape trade with a friend of mine on Instagram. I do a mixtape trade on Instagram anyway. They do it once a month, and you get a tape a month, and you send out a tape. I've been doing that for a while. I took a break for a while because my tape player was acting funky. That I hooked up a new one. I don't know. Story time. Blah. Nobody gives a fuck. Anyway, picked up. I got these in the mail from somebody on Instagram. This is a demo by Klaxon, which is what we're listening to now. First time I'm listening to it. I figured I'd put it on because it's got about 10 songs on it, and I figured, why not? Check it out with everybody else. But yeah, it's Klaxon. I'm guessing it's a buddy of his or his band. I'm not sure. But he sent me Powder Keg mixtape. And let's see, who's on this one? They're pretty good. They got a bunch of cool metal stuff on there. Speedwolf Slayer, Nat Frost, Bestial Mockery. This is mostly metal. Aura Noir, Venom, Tactics. I've never heard of Tactics. Viking. Bunch of cool bands on here. All metal stuff. These are fun though. I like these mixtapes because like I can just put them on upstairs with my boombox on the background and listen to them. And he also sent me this one that says, "Check out my mixtape. It's fire." And this one's got Urn, Sabbath, Slayer. You know, bunch of really cool metal bands. Lords of the Crimson Alliance. I don't know who that is. Bathory, Baptized in Fire of Ice. Destructors, Communion, Hell Ripper. Yeah, just cool mixtapes. Bunch of stuff that I like on there. But yeah, that's always fun. I like getting mixtapes. I've got a nice little collection of mixtapes. If somebody wants to see it, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video on my mixtape collection and show some of the ones that I made, some of my mixtape artwork and stuff like that. If anybody's interested. If anybody's interested in getting some mixtapes, let me know that too. Or trading some. I don't know. I owe Stevie a couple. I keep telling him I'm going to send him. I need to make him for him and send him. And your Witch Piss tape, Stevie. I still have that. I'm going to send it off. Like I said, I want to make some mixtapes and then send it all off at the same time. Now, I got another stack of tapes here. This is stuff that I got. Dead Tanks record did like, I think it was 6 tapes for $15 or $12. I think it was $12. Ended up being like 16, 17 with shipping. But this was a bunch of stuff I never heard of. I listened to this one. It's really good, like hardcore stuff on Vinyl Conflict Records, Under Attack. So I'm guessing, so they only do local bands, Vinyl Conflict Records, so it's a Richmond band. But this is cool. Kind of vicious hardcore stuff. This one looks interesting. I haven't listened to it yet, but yeah, it's a full tape. It's on Dead Tank. Band called Worsen. Looks like some metal stuff to me. It's black metal stuff, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna check it out. soon. It's in my listening queue for this weekend, actually. So this will get put on very soon. It's a Terminal Frost tape, so TL3SS. I don't know what this is, but I'll check this out. I'm guessing something electronic, or it's either something electronic or some like industrial type shit. I have no idea what this is. It looks interesting. Give it that much. Got some death metal. Looks like some death metal. Who put this one out? Oh, self-released maybe? Leximus, Barbarous Refinements. I don't know what this is either. I don't know what any of these tapes are. Because, like I said, it was a mystery thing. It was like a thing that you send them $12 to send you 6 tapes, and these are what I got. Future Girls. And like I said, I'm behind on doing these videos. I'm also behind on listening to new shit that I picked up. So, and this one's Unwelcome Guests. Anything you want. This looks like some indie rock shit. But I'll check all these out eventually. I've been in a really metal mood lately, so I haven't been doing much. Listening outside of that. Some hardcore here and there, but yeah. Next up, now tapes are out of the way. We'll move on to. I went to the Celebrated Summer. I won't show you that because it's hooked to the thing. Oh, I can move this. But I went to the Celebrated Summer anniversary show. And got that cool button. And I picked up a couple records. One of which is in my car that I haven't gotten back yet since it's been stolen. A few weeks back. This is a few weeks ago. My car got stolen. They found it. Insurance companies are pieces of shit. I don't know what to say. Anyway, it's taken forever to get that thing back. But I picked up a CD by this band too, Truth Cult. I got to see them live at the Celebrated Summer Anniversary show. Really good, like kind of melodic hardcore stuff. A little bit of Fugazi mixed in. Sounds like 90s band. Not super hard, not super heavy hardcore, but like definitely has that that like 90s melodic hardcore feel where it's like kind of pop punky but not really. It's got a little Fugazi influence in there. But yeah, cool band. Check them out. They're a local band from Baltimore. I really enjoy them. They really impressed me live too. Great band. If you get a chance to see Truth Cult live, you definitely should. They just put out a new album too, so I haven't listened to that one. I didn't buy that because I bought so much other stuff. I was like, I'm gonna spend 20 more bucks on a record. So yeah. I didn't bother with that. But anyway, also grabbed a couple records by this band, Cold Feet. I got their EP. Another local Baltimore band. Cool stuff, playing like hardcore, kind of snotty punk stuff. Really good. Cold Feet. This is their LP that they put out too. I'm not sure if I showed this stuff on here yet so far, so I don't know. But yeah, good show. These guys were good live. I think Truth Cult was better. I'm not trying to be mean and compare anything, but yeah, but this band really good on record and good live. Check them out if you get a chance. Cold Feet from Baltimore. So yeah, that Celebrated Summer show was all Baltimore bands, but only a couple of them had merch. Well, except Mark Men. Mark Men were touring, so Mark Men played that too, which was an awesome show. So I was stoked to go see that. I'm not sure if and Mark Men as well. Like, I was going to buy one of their records, but I'm like, I can find these out somewhere else. I'm going to buy the local ones. So that's what I got from that show. Moving on, we're going to go into stuff I picked up from shops. So keeping it local. This is probably my new, this is a new one that I just picked up like last weekend. But yeah, this is from Sandios down by my work. I visit them once a month, once every month and a half or so. I'll go in and check out what they got. But picked up this Roxy Music Country Life LP. This is the censored cover, so, but same music, good stuff. Got it for cheap too. $7. Can't go wrong with that. It's in good shape. But yeah, great record. Brian Eno. Is this Brian Eno in here too? I don't remember. I don't know, man. I'm bad with all this shit. But really great band. Roxy Music. Good, like, I don't want to say new wave, because they're not really a new wave band, but they have elements of that in there. They're a rock band, in my opinion, but good stuff. They make interesting music. I just started getting into this band recently, like not too long ago. Another one, this was in the budget bin. Nectar, Remember the Future. I like this band. Cool stuff. I think they're a little underappreciated. They're later 70s. I think it's because, yeah, they're doing like kind of psyche stuff, but like later on, so they were a little late to hop on the wagon. But Nectar, cool band. I picked up another John McLaughlin record, Devotion. This one's really good, actually. It's like a little more rocky, kind of like jammy than the other stuff, but I really enjoyed this one. A little more freeform. Cool stuff, though. John McLaughlin's working his way up there with one of my favorite guitar players, artists. I really like all his stuff, the Mahavishnu stuff. I like that. It's just fun stuff to listen to. It's relatively new to me because it's been the last couple years I've really just been getting into John McLaughlin and Mahavishnu stuff. So really good stuff, though. Really glad to put that in my collection. Next up, picked up a couple things from Celebrated Summer last week. And I went in there specifically for 2 records, which I'll show you in a minute. But I found this while I was digging around in the 7-inch New Arrivals, Submachine, classic Pittsburgh punk rock stuff. Sounds a lot like, that has a really big, I want to say it sounds like Poison Idea, but it's got Poison Idea vibes in this for sure. Submachine, great band, awesome Pittsburgh band. Pittsburgh does punk right, I think. Really does. And 2 more that I picked up. Brand new releases. Went in specifically for these 2 records because I really love Geld. And this new Geld, excellent. They got signed to Relapse, which is interesting to me. Relapse signed really cool like punk rock stuff when traditionally, like, remember in the 2000s, Relapse did a lot of really trendy, slammy, like death metal stuff that I thought was kind of not very good. But they also did some good stuff. They did some stuff I liked. Like they had Neurosis on there for a while. They had, who else was on? Brutal Truth was on Relapse for a little while. I really like Brutal Truth too. But they did a lot of stuff that I wasn't into. Nasum too. Nasum, another Relapse band that was really good in the early 2000s. But they did a lot of stuff like The Aborted and stuff like that, where I was kind of like, meh, not that great metal-wise. But this band rules. Geld from Australia. And Relapse been putting like huge posters in everything they do. Which if it'll knock the price off Relapse, I'm gonna ask you to stop doing that, the huge poster thing, because I'm never gonna hang any of these posters up, and I'd rather just spend, like $3 less on a record from you guys. and not get a giant poster that I'm never going to hang up. I mean, it's a cool poster. It's just the album cover, but it's a cool poster. Just I'm never going to hang it up. Just going to live inside this record. This one is... I'll show the vinyl because it's red vinyl. It's red vinyl. This is going to be a real long freaking video. I might split this into two because it's going to be a real long freaking video. Yeah, picked up the new Geld. Great stuff. Geld plays really brutal freaking hardcore stuff. Check out any of their releases. If you can find any of their releases for cheap, pick them up. They're not getting expensive, but they're not really losing any value at all. So check them out. Newer band, and if they ever come to the States, I will be at that show. And if you guys are into it, you guys should go see them too, because I would love to see that band live. Last but not least, new Immortal. I'm a sucker for Immortal. This one is Sans Abath. So this is also all Demonez on this one. But yeah, I saw that Celebrated Summer had both of these records, and I was like, yep, I definitely need to pick both of those up. And this one came on the special Baltic Blue vinyl. But Immortal's been one of my favorite bands for, I want to say, 20 years now, at least. And the newer stuff, man, they're still ripping. The Demonez is still killing it with the Immortal stuff. I don't know where people stand with the Abath. I like to think of the Abath, the whole Abath Demonez thing is like they were best buddies and they had a falling out. But that's just in my brain how things work. Anyway, I think I'll leave it off there. All the shop stuff. We'll do a... So this one was cassettes and stuff from shops over the last few weeks. We'll call the next one the online catch-up video, and we'll catch up on all my online purchases. We're getting on 20 minutes. I'm going to be here for another 15 minutes talking about all this bullshit because I'm a chatty Cathy today. But yeah, maybe I'll do another video tomorrow. Check this one out. I'll do this one soon, tomorrow or maybe Monday or Tuesday or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll make it till next Friday. Who knows? I wanted to catch up, so I didn't have all this stuff sitting there. I could finally put it away. And yeah, cheers, everybody. Oh, also, last thing, if you stayed on this long, go to Baltimore Record Bazaar. If you're close to the area, close to Baltimore, in the city, in the area, go to Baltimore Record Bazaar. Get a beer with me next, or July 23rd. So, the end of the last weekend of July 23rd, go get a beer with me. Peabody Heights Brewery. It's on a Sunday, so I understand if somebody can't come up because they work the next day or something, but it'll be a good time. They have people spinning records there. They've got records for sale. It'll be fun. I'm definitely going to that one. Cheers, everybody, and hope y'all have a good weekend. Maybe I'll make another video tomorrow.